They're breaching it. It's in the papers. Are you seriously telling me that the government accepts the idea that if a passenger doesn't set foot in Terminal 1 or Terminal 2, but they go through the airport, that they aren't a passenger going through Dublin Airport? Are you seriously telling me that? That we can exclude over 1 million people connecting flights? It was revealed at the weekend in the Irish Times that the Dublin Airport Authority is cooking the books in terms of the numbers of passengers going through the airport, and in reality is breaching the passenger cap. So if all passengers going through the airport were properly counted, the airport would have breached the 32 million cap by more than 1 million. I had Minister Chambers answer me on the 30th of November, and he told me then, he assured me that the CEO of DAA has confirmed that until planning permission is granted, it will continue to manage passenger capacity to ensure that this planning condition is not breached of 32 million. They're breaching it. It's in the papers. Are you seriously telling me that the government accepts the idea that if a passenger doesn't set foot in Terminal 1 or Terminal 2, but they go through the airport, that they aren't a passenger going through Dublin Airport? Are you seriously telling me that? That we can exclude over 1 million people connecting flights, arguably that equals 2 million, an incoming flight, an outgoing flight, excludes over 500,000 people who didn't set foot in addition within the airport's 2 terminals. Can you tell me, does this exclude private jet passengers? Do they count because they don't go through Terminals 1 and Terminal 2? So the passenger cap only applies to ordinary people flying on ordinary planes and not on the super rich. And that's perhaps why DAA could assure US business lobbyists a few weeks ago that they can, quote, comfortably handle an increased number of private jets. So the methodology says we're cooking the books. And you're telling me that the government and a department led by a Green minister doesn't mind, says nothing to do with us. Can you tell me, are the private jet customers included? Are they included in the figure that keeps under the 2 million cap, 31.9 million figure, which they use after effectively cooking the books? It is not sustainable. Like, okay, fine, roads and so on, yes, but in terms of climate targets, in terms of not burning our planet, it is not sustainable to keep expanding the number of flights that are going through our country and other countries. So surely it should be a policy goal of the government to stop that happening. Obviously we know that's not the case. We know Leo Varadkar has said he's in favour of increasing the passenger cap. And surely the government and your department should have a position whereby, I mean, it seems to me the planning permission the conditions are being flouted effectively by using this methodology that you refer it, which is a very, very dubious methodology, and you should have a position on it.